Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. Allow me to start this session by appreciating you for your continued support on this channel. If you wish to support us, just like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much. Now, William Samoei Ruto, when he was busy hosting the Turkana leaders in State House,
ndugu wananchi wa kutoka Turkana County, hamjambo na mata.
Margaret Nyakango, the controller of budget, was also busy lifting the lid on massive, unbelievable billions spent at State House.
The exaggerations are in the National Treasury. And
see, what is happening here is that Margaret Nyakango exposed a lot of shocking expenditure that left me wondering, how could the government spend 2 million per day on printing? 2 million per day on just printing, 1.9 billion on planning services and a lot of other expenses, which you're going to find out in a short while. So RUTO has been exposed, and based on Margaret Nyakango, it's like she is telling us that there is a lot of corruption in the State House. What she's talking about is matters budgeted corruption. So what Nyakango has told us has gotten a couple of people reacting, and I'm going to take you through several reactions, but the bottom line here is that RUTO has been exposed. Now, first and foremost, allow me to take you through a couple of reactions, especially from someone like Cyprian Nyakundi. And as Cyprian says, report by Controller of Budget Margaret Nyakango shows the Treasury released 3.6 billion to State House between May 14th and June 24th, just 6 days to the end of the financial year, disguising predictable travel, fuel and hospitality expenses as emergencies under Article 223. The watchdog has warned that the move breaches public finance regulations, exposes lapses in budget planning, and adds to the 17.4 billion in withdrawals approved by Treasury but never cleared by her office. 17.4 billion not approved by the Control of Budget, but approved by the Treasury. So someone else here is being exposed. The Treasury office that is run by the CS body has also been exposed, because according to her, if she says that 17.4 billion were just withdrawn without the approval of the Control of Budget, then that would mean that body has also been exposed in this matter. This is some kind of another, could you say a scandal? This is a scandal already, because if the law requires that the approval must also come from the Control of Budget, then now comes, why would the Treasury just approve them? Na pesa itoke, withdrawals, na there's nobody. Accountability is missing here, ladies and gentlemen. According to Margaret Nyakango, accountability is missing here. So let me also quickly take you through another reaction. All of this are still on the issue of Margaret Nyakango's explosive reaction. First and foremost, there's something from Pauline Njoroge here. Pauline Njoroge has also escalated this narrative of over expenditure, unexplained expenditure in the State House. So what is happening here? She's saying the office of the president reportedly spent 1 billion on advisors. If RUTO has 30 advisors, each would be pocketing about 2.7 million per month. Okay, that is 91,000 per day, every single day. On top of that, State House spent 2.2 million daily on printing. Say they spend 10 bob per colored page. This means they are printing 220 pages every day. At this rate, one has to wonder, the State House secretly turned into a publishing house. If so, the runaway bestseller must be titled How to Loot a Nation, a daily manual from State House Press. That is what Pauline Njoroge shared, ladies and gentlemen. And then she shared a posting from Citizen TV, the one that she was reacting to. Then Citizen TV had said, wastage in government. Controller of budget flags wastage of funds in office of the president. Office consumed more than 800 million in printing of papers. Nyakango, 2.2 million per day in printing services alone. Nyakango, RUTO's office spent 1 billion on advisors. So this is just what is happening, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know that you get the point here. You know, if the control of budget is not private to this expenditure, some of these withdrawals, the best she can do is to expose these things as mere fraud, scandals, because she was not put in the picture. If at all, based on Cyprian Nyakundi's posting that 17.4 billion were withdrawn without her approval, then the big question is, why was this kind of money withdrawn, and why would they withdraw it, knowing very well that the law requires that the approval must come from the control of budget, for such kind of withdrawal. So if she's private to this kind of withdrawals, the best one can say ni pesa zimeliwa. Because the big question is, why would it be done behind her back? That's the biggest question, ladies and gentlemen. Withdrawals were done behind her back. She only does these explosive revelations after finding out that, oh, kumbe, these people spent this much. That is why if you go to some people, the reactions from many people, you see Kenyans are talking about this matter, honestly speaking. And to be honest, Ruto said atamaliza corruption. The ball is in your court, ladies and gentlemen. Just go below in the comment section and tell us whether you think anamaliza corruption ama anatuambia anamaliza corruption lakini chini ya maji inaendelea. What do you think about this explosive revelation from the control of budget? Just tell us below on the comment section. But to other Kenyans also who have reacted to this matter, let me just take you through a couple. Someone by the name Peter says, that is how he's been working on overtaking Singapore. He's got a plan, or he believes he does. Then Abu Drogo Omore says, we are behaving like Singapore. Then Kimani Kinene says, austerity my foot, and that's how we shall overtake Singapore. Gidi Gidi says, 2.2 on printing daily? Really? Anyway, no worries, cause our GDP is okay if no food on the table, Mr. President. Then the last one here, let me just take you through the last one. Someone says, and still Kenya will be like Singapore. That's Joseph Kamau saying that. Now, you've heard the reactions, from your fellow Kenyans, fellow citizens, what they have said about these unexplained withdrawals, ones that have been shared by Cyprian Nyakundi here. So, based on your own understanding, ladies and gentlemen, I'm asking this question again. Do you think Ruto is doing anything to fight corruption? Is he doing enough to fight corruption? The control of budget has already flagged some suspicious withdrawal that was never brought to her attention. She was never put in the picture. These things happened without her knowing. She ought to have been part and parcel of those people who signed or approved, but she was not put in the picture. So what really happened, ladies and gentlemen? So just go below in the comment section and you can offer a reaction. So perhaps if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.
Thank you once again for choosing YOLENO TV as your favorite political channel.